My name's Aaron Silva, 18 years old, graduating senior from Sacramento High School. I've lived in Oak Park for 12 years, 12 years since I was in the 3rd grade. I moved to Oak Park when I was like 7, 8. I would describe Oak Park as it's really a beautiful neighborhood. I mean, you see nice houses on 1st and 2nd Ave. It used to be the suburbs of Sacramento back in the day. It's transformed into something that it didn't used to be. It's gotten bad, but honestly, Oak Park's my home. It's where I've lived. It's really the only neighborhood I grew up in. I've been here since I was 9 years old. It's home. It's diverse. It's not just black people. It's not just Mexican people. It's white people. It's Asian people. The best word I could describe Oak Park is my home. It's where I grew up. It's where my heart is, really. I don't know any other place. People have viewed me as, I've always had the white boy image. I like rock music. That's not true. I didn't come from a wealthy family like most people think white people come from. I didn't grow up with a full-blown stable family like most white people are perceived as. I didn't grow up rich. I didn't grow up anything like the Leave It to Beaver style as people think, how white people grow up. Or, I like rap music. I don't like rock music. I don't listen to Green Day. I don't really follow a lot of those stereotypes, but that's what I've been viewed as. I've been viewed as, the white boy. Everything I do everything right, or I'm perfect. That's not true. And actually, I'm only half white. My dad's Native American. My mother's white. But I came out white. I came out like my mom. And that was tough growing up too. Having to feel like you got to choose between. My dad's dark, but my mom's white. But I'm white, so am I who do I choose? You kind of feel like you're in a battle between yourself, and that was something that was tough for me. I grew up the same way as a lot of people in this area grew up, and I think that's a stereotype. People always talk about black people and Mexican people being stereotyped a lot, and they are, but white people are stereotyped just as much, and like that. So being a white boy, it was, I got a lot of white jokes. I got, you get clowned on, but honestly, it's always been all love. The people in Oak Park they're loving people. They really are. They're loyal. They're passionate. They're prideful. And just because I'm white, that didn't mean anything to them. I was just, I grew up where they grew up, and they saw me struggling the same way they were struggling. So it was always love, and that's something that I appreciated. What living in Oak Park has taught me is, it really taught me a lot. It taught me it really showed me bad decisions, the repercussions of bad decisions. Living in Oak Park, you see prostitutes, you see pimps, you see drug dealers, you see kids just sitting on the block not doing anything all day. I see them when I drive to school and when I come home. And it showed me, just living in this area, growing up in a low-income area, it really taught me, the decisions not to do, the things not to engage in. And I believe God put me in that position to show me that, listen, this is, you see everything going on around you, that's what you're not supposed to do. I plan on going to college, going to the NFL one day, and moving out of the ghetto, moving, having a family, and coming from Oak Park, you don't see a whole lot of family, you don't see a togetherness, and that taught me wow. And it's not I'm not knocking Oak Park, because like I said, this is my home. I grew up here, but You know, I'm just keeping it real. You know, I don't want to be here forever. It'll always this neighborhood will be in my heart forever, but I believe, God told, show me this is where I put you, but this is not where you're going to end.